I can't really see you guys too much. It's bright. I should have put my shades on. It is so bright. How's everyone doing today? How is everyone doing? I just finished my ribs for lunch. They were so good. I made some air fried ribs. Ooh, they was good, y'all. They were so good. Mm, they were so good. But how's everyone doing today? Make sure y'all come in and like if you're catching a replay, please type replay. As y'all know, I am here at work. I'm gonna go ahead and sit down for a little bit outside and chat with you guys. I was gonna walk over to the McDonald's to get me a frappe, but I realized I ain't supposed to be spending no money and I'm supposed to be watching my weight, right? Whew. Okay, so let's sit down. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Whew. So I just wanted to say, like, I saw this video and Peach was talking about being her husband's safe place. I was confused by it. I didn't understand what she's doing, and I don't think she's understanding too. To be your husband's safe place, yes, I'm glad she's acknowledging that she has purposefully embarrassed him and did anything to hurt him because it was pretty much revenge. And I don't know, is she truly trying to be his safe space right now because you have pushed him away, or are you trying to be his safe space right now because you realize what you were doing was wrong? Or do you think you have pushed him away and there is no coming back? Like he told her, it's hard for him to trust. And people have to understand that you can lay down and make as many babies with people. That doesn't mean you have a good, healthy relationship. People want to say, oh, these babies were made out of love just because he said, oh, I love you while he in you. But does he show you love? Are his actions showing you love? And that's where a lot of people mess up at. Like, it's all well and good to say, oh, yes, I love you and this, that, and the other. But if your actions aren't matching it, it doesn't matter. One thing I can say, I feel Wood loves his children, even though I don't even know how much I can say you do love them because you kept procreating knowing it wasn't a good environment. But I will say he is the more active parent. But with her trying to rebuild this trust with Wood and being his safe place, I'm just wondering what is going on. It's like when you're healing and doing all this stuff, you really focus on yourself. She's doing so much allegedly healing and trying to appease and please everybody else, which is really a recipe for disaster. She's not doing it for herself. All this bathing, all this stuff like this. Hey, Brooke, how you doing? All this that she has going on, it's like something has triggered. I don't know if it is true that he has another baby or what's going on. We always know she's done over um, sexual content, but now she's trying to like keep her nails and toes done, her hair done, her jewelry, just looking more of like the person he wants her to be. And we've seen this go before. She does all this on what he wants her to be, and that's not truly who she is. If you go back and look at Peach's old videos, she was the natural girl, wearing her hair natural, doing everything natural, which I don't feel like is a problem. I just feel like it's a problem when she doesn't comb her hair at all. But to have natural hair, I've always said that's not an issue. But she continues to try to be this person that he wants her to be. And that's why it's always a recipe for failure. She's not true. She doesn't even know herself. And that's the scary part. You have all these children, and a lot of women go through that. A lot of women go through that. She's not the only one. You don't really know yourself. You're figuring yourself out. It, excuse me, especially when you start having children early. When you have children early, and when people discuss those years of those college years from 18 to 24, those are pivotal times in your development into adulthood. And if you have rushed into it by 17, 18, already becoming a mother, and you haven't even figured yourself out as an adult, you don't know yourself as an adult, you still know yourself as the teenager. So now, not only are you an adult maneuvering in life, but now you're carrying on somebody else with you, a dependent. So Peaches has never really got to know herself. So when we trying to see her learn how to clean her cooch, when we trying to see, she's just like a old hoe. I hate to say it that way, but an old hoe that just been out there in the streets and really don't know how to be a lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's sad, and I'm not saying anything bad about her. I mean, she has out here said that she hoe and go, but she has not learned how to fully be a lady. So what we're seeing right now a pretty much like 14-year-old getting her first job, her first cycle, not having an active parent. So the things she sees on social media, she tries. You hear everything she say. Oh, I saw this on social media. I saw this on social media, because she doesn't have any friends. She's just always been in mommy mode, or lack of mommy mode, but chasing wood mode. So you didn't have any friends. Even if you didn't have a good upbringing, you didn't have your friends at 18, 19 say, oh, I'm going to go try this. Oh, I'm going to go do this. She didn't have that. So what we're seeing is she don't know how to be in a healthy relationship. She doesn't know, how to be a lady, woman, whatever you want to call it. She doesn't know any of those things. Um, and that's why, but yeah, I see her on there trying to be his soft place, his safe space. And then it's like, but where is he your safe space? Like, that's why it's just like their relationship is so toxic. They just been hoeing, going, screwing, drunk, high, all their adulthood, and now here they both are closer to 40 and trying to, grow up. They're damn near 40 years old trying to grow up. And it can be done, but also you have to humble yourself. And, they have made their situation so toxic and worse that the kids have witnessed so much. Just, oh Lord, it's been so much. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Ooh, I gotta get my hair cut. But yeah, I see that. I'm just like, here we go. You worried about how you can be his safe place, but how can you be, she's too into him to have, yes, that's what I was just about to say, CC. I'm like, you worried about being this grown man's safe space, and that's not what he meant when he told you that. She talking about some, oh, because I was nurturing. No, boo, you was raw coochie, raw available coochie. That's it, boo. Raw. Didn't make him pull out, didn't make him strap up, nothing. That's all you were. You were not his safe space. Yeah, you had a bunch of children. You kept producing children, so your groceries, you always had groceries, or you had means to go ahead and get some cash. Thank you so much, Faithful Wisdom. I'm tired. I feel like I look like crap, but thank you. I needed that. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. But it's so crazy to see it like go down in real time. And I hope people understand, this is why when our parents say stay in a child's place, this is what they're talking about. Stay in a child's place. This girl been screwing, getting pregnant since she was 16. She didn't get to enjoy her 20s. And there's a lot of stuff that you do in your 20s, and it don't mean you have to be in the club. It don't mean you have to be turned up, all the time, but you do things. Them that 18 to 24, them years of college, whether you want to go to college, it is a really developmental time in your life. It really is. Even if you are traveling with friends, it helps you learn to make friends, keep friends, who to be around, who not to be around, how to manage your schoolwork. So even if you don't go off to college and you go ahead and get a job between 18 and 24, but she done had like 3 kids by then. And then, the first child wasn't like an enjoyment. No offense to Gregory McKay, but you was fighting your in-laws. That's not cool. She meant she was, yes, and that's why I'm like, safe. How can you be a grown man? He was I don't want to say a predator because they're ages, but he was preying on you. You were 16. Your mama was out there. You was dumb. You didn't have any guidance. Yes, you were the typical hood chick that they go into the projects and get. She don't care. She dumb. I teach her how to wash her coochie. Go get a baby wipe and wash off real quick so I can screw you. I'm gonna give you a couple of dollars. Yeah, I own my own business. I own a car detailing business. He already had 2 kids. Girl, you was not his safe space. And at that age, to think that you were doing it so big, you ain't even have shit to somebody to tell you that they're your, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I would have cussed him out if he said some shit like that to me. Oh, so what you meant? I was the only thing available? That's basically what you're saying. I was the only one available. You don't truly care about me. And remember, we got to teach these young girls. And that's what, it's not about, I'm sorry about the win, y'all. It's not about words, it's action. You keep saying, yes, you were his safe place, but he hurt you so much, he cheated on you. You couldn't leave him alone. Now you done created this toxic environment and y'all basically stuck with each other. He don't want to leave you because you crazy with all them damn children. You're not gonna be able to man. I mean, y'all just now y'all got to figure it out, and I believe they can figure it out. Hell, they really have no choice. They really have no choice. They got to figure it out. But I believe they can figure it out. They can. It's going to take work and dedication, though. I feel like she's trying to be softer. I don't know. Maybe the girl done got on medication. I don't know, but she is trying to be softer. But I feel like too, when you're doing it for others, it's like I said, a recipe for disaster. You have to really want it within. You have to want to change because if you're doing it for others, it's going to be a temporary fix. But when you're truly doing it for yourself and understand why you're doing it, and I know people say, well, she could do it for her kids. She has to do it for herself because she has to dig deep in. Why do you want to be softer? Why are you at 36, 37 focused on being your husband's safe place, safe space? What's up with your children? All that you have exposed them to. What about you providing a safe space for them? Wood's a grown man, right? But I saw that video. We're going to talk about it later. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all later.